Hola, bonjour, ni hao, and hello rock stars. Welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a book recommendations video. Now, I haven't done one of these in a while, which I am very sorry about. Reader's goal is to always find a 5-star read. And we have been in the new year for about a month now. And I'm like, you know what? Why not give some of the book people some 5-star reads, like some good recommendations. Now, before I get in this video, like almost all my book videos, keep the comments positive. It is okay if you do not like a book. It's okay if you do not like the author. But you can say what you have to say. Just keep it respectful and kind. We are a positive space over here. We do not take negativity under any circumstances. Now, let's get into it. Now, I don't have a lot of books in my little stack. I have a few. I try to be diverse as possible. Just bear with me. But I think y'all already know where this is going. This follows Nate Hawkins, captain of the hockey team. And we're also following Anastasia. Anastasia is a figure skater. They go to UCLA. And basically her rink, because they have two separate rinks that they work on, her rink gets destroyed. It just gets destroyed. So now they have to share a rink. Then after her rink gets destroyed, her skating partner gets injured. So now she's like, how are we gonna go to the finals? I need someone to help me. What is going on? So Nate, he's like, I'll be your partner. Like I'll help you and stuff. And that's pretty much all I could say, because I don't want to spoil this book because it has a lot of elements to it. But let me just start off. This book isn't just romance. Oh no, like it's a romance book, but you get the banter, you get the side characters. Like this book had me cackling, slapping my knees. Like whatever crack she put in this book, I need more of it. If you just need a fun, fast-paced rom-com, I recommend this book wholeheartedly. I haven't come across anybody that rated this book lower than like a 4 stars. So I get that's your sign. Get this book, order it on Amazon, go to Barnes and Nobles, do something, get it now. It's chef's kiss. Second book I have, and this is coming to all the people, just keep your comments positive, okay? I know Colleen Hoover has this whole slander against her, but let me just say, I loved this book. In this book, you are following Lowen. She is a struggling author. When I mean struggling, I mean struggling. So she takes the job of this big-time author named Verity. Verity is injured, so she can't write. So Verity's husband, Lowen, asks her to like finish off the series. So Lowen gets to their house. She's just looking through, trying to get inspiration like for the book after looking at the manuscript. While she's looking, she finds this other manuscript that Verity was writing, and she decides to read it, and everything just goes downhill from there. The book has its plot twist. This book will make you feel like creeped out. Like you're just like, what the world is going on? I am confused. I am bamboozled, perplexed, shooketh. It's so good. Ending kind of had me like, what did I just read? Like, if you like books like that, then definitely pick this up. If you're definitely a thriller person too, recommend it, love it, go read it. Back to the lighter side of things, we have The Inheritance Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and let me just tell you. Okay, in this book we are following Avery. Avery has one plan: graduate high school and get out of her hometown. Like, that is her plan. Until one day, this guy like goes to her school, calls her into the principal's office, and he's like, look, my granddaddy died and you need to be at the will reading. She's like, first of all, I don't even know you, so why do I need to be there? Well, anyway, he convinces her to go. She goes, and she is learning about this family, and this family is like filthy rich, okay? Like when I say filthy, I mean they have estates on top of estates, hotels, motels. It's just like to the window, to the wall type wealthy. She's listening to a will reading, and Tobias Hawthorne, the granddaddy that died, he left everything to her. Like, she's confused, everyone else is confused. They're like, first of all, we don't even know this girl. How did he give everything to her? And she's like, what type of relation did my mama have? Did my sister? Like, what is going on right now? He inherits everything. but it's a game. Everyone's trying to figure out why does she have it. She's trying to figure out, she's like, I don't even belong here. Why do I have this? So it all turns into a game of plot twists, highways and byways. They are figuring out so much that has happened with Tobias, the family. It gets crazy after a while, and with the subplot of romance. This book had me hooked from beginning to end, and for my people that have a short attention span, this has short chapters. So yeah, this book, it is so good, guys. It is so good. If you need something fast paced, which I think a lot of us need right now, this is it. Okay, this is it. I promise you. I had to move on because I know I would get too attached to that book. But next book, which is romance, You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hoggle. You are following Naomi and Nicholas. They are fiancés, and Naomi has come to terms with the fact that she does not love her fiance anymore, aka Nicholas. She is like, I want to call off the wedding. Now, mind you, he's rich. In this very small town, he is rich. So he comes to terms, he doesn't want to marry her either. They have both like fallen out of love with each other. And since he is so rich, whoever has to back out the wedding has to pay everything back. I'm talking from the wedding dress down to the napkins, has to pay everything back. She ain't got that type of money. So what does she do? She decides to like do a whole series of pranks to get Nicholas to bail out the wedding. Now he's like, nuh-uh, like, I'm not paying everything back. Even though I got the money, I'm not paying everything back. So now he's doing a series of pranks with her. He's nagging her. They're both annoying each other. But through this process, they are starting to learn about each other a little more, and they are starting to grow closer than ever. The book is so short too. Like, it's very small, but it was so good because it made you laugh. Like, talk about a book that'll make you laugh out loud. This is it. And it was chef's kiss, and it made me fall in love with the trope of like a second chance romance. So this is it. Just go read it. It's literally the sweetest book ever. Go read it, love it, buy it. Next book, because literally February is like our last month of being cold. The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. Funny fact, I still haven't watched the show. Please do not come for me. When each summer begins, Belly leaves her school life behind and escapes to Cousin's Beach, the place that she has spent every summer of her life. Not only does the beach mean home away from home, but her favorite people are there. Susanna, her mom's best friend, and her sons Conrad and Jeremiah. Belly has been chasing Conrad for as long as she can remember, and more than anything, she hopes this summer will be different. Despite distractions from a new guy named Cam and lingering looks from Conrad's brother Jeremiah, Belly's heart belongs to Conrad. Will he offer his to her? Will this summer be the summer that changes everything? But yeah, this is very small book, and it's just a cute summer read. If you want to look aesthetically pleasing on the beach, then this is definitely the book you should bring. I didn't rate it 5 stars, but I still found it a very cool YA book, and I was just like, oh, this is just a fun little book, you know? So if you just need a fun little book, pick this book up. Next book, I'm sorry. Before I even get into this book, please search up trigger warnings. When I mean search them up, I mean look them up for real. This book has such heavy content in it, and if you can't handle it, then do not read this book. Since I can't remember this book either, I'm gonna read from the back. Charlotte Davis is in pieces. At 17, she's already lost more than people do in a lifetime, but she's learned how to forget. The broken glass washes away the sorrow until there is nothing but calm. You don't have to think about your father in the river, your best friend who is gone forever, or your mother who has nothing left to give you. Every new scar hardens Charlie's heart just a little more, yet it still hurts so much. It hurts enough not to care anymore, which is sometimes what has to happen before you can find your way back to the edge. This book is so sad. Like, even if you don't cry, your eyes will water a little bit. Like, it will pull at your heartstrings. Do you see all these annotations? I don't think about this book much anymore, but when I did read it, and you can see on my Booktok the video I have pinned, but when I did read it, I thought about this book all the time. Even just thinking about it just like made me tear up. And like I said, please search up trigger warnings. It has so much content in it and so much happens in it. I really don't know how to describe it. That's why I read from the back. But Please read it, buy it. If you're mentally strong enough, read it and buy it. I want to leave this video off with a high note. So we are talking about Daisy Jones and the Six. This is a book based off the rise and fall of the band Daisy Jones and the Six. And no, this is not real. This is straight fiction, but I promise when you read it, it's gonna feel like it's real. Like, you are gonna search up and you're gonna be like, was Daisy Jones and the Six real? And it's gonna say no. But throughout this book, you are going through everybody's perspective on their milestones with the band and how people treat each other. It's a lot of sex, drugs, and Hennessy that goes on, because this is based off of the 70s and is in like interview form, which I thought was cool. But this book, it captures you, because you're in a whole different world, in a whole different dimension, and it's just like, wow. This was just such an entertaining book, and I loved it so much. And if you haven't watched the show, watch the show. Like, the show is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Taylor Jenkins Reid is just a genius, because this book didn't have to feel as real as it did. 5 stars. Love it. Buy it. Read it. And love it even more than I do. Okay, so that concludes our video. So I hope you got some 5-star reads out of this, and you can take some of these recommendations and read these books and love them more than I do. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos. Follow me on my Booktok account if you want more videos. And yeah, peace out, rock stars.